All right, so here we are, problem number 18, the last one you're going to have to worry about for today. All right, so what I see here is I've got parentheses to the 6th power, but I have some radical notation and some fractional exponents. So it's better to get all fractional exponents so that you have common notation everywhere. And also, why I want to go to fractions and not radicals is because these two radicals already don't match, so I can't combine them unless I go to fractional exponents, okay? So what I want to do is I want to make this into x to the 1/2, and again, this is the 1/2 because this is x to the first, and this is a square root. Remember, no index means it's a square root, so the index is a 2. Then I've got y to the 4/3, and then I have 5. This is to the first power here, so this is to the 1/12 power. And then all of this is to the 6th power, okay? Now this, while it's 3 separate things, it's all being multiplied together, so it's a monomial. So I can apply properties of exponents here without having to worry about foiling or anything like that, because there's no addition or subtraction. So I'm going to do power to a power. So the 1/2 here times the 6 out here, that gives me x to the 3rd, all right? The 4/3 here times the 6 over there gives me, let's see, 4 times 6 is 24. 24 over 3 is 8. And then the 5, the 1/12 here times the 6. 6 over 12 is the same as 1/2. So this worked out pretty nicely, and then I ended up with 2 whole number exponents, so these are not in radicals anymore. This is the only part left in a radical, okay? So I've got x to the cubed, x to the cubed, x cubed, or x to the 3rd, y to the 8th, and then this is now just the plain old square root of 5, okay? The only thing I need to go back and consider now is there any possibility for absolute value, all right? Now, the x came from a square root, which was an even index, so that could potentially have absolute value on it. And there's an odd exponent here, so even index that leads to an odd exponent outside gets absolute value around it, okay? The y to the 8th, I don't need to worry about for 2 reasons. One, it's an even exponent, and anything to an even exponent is positive. But also, it came from a cube root because the denominator was a 3, and we don't have to worry about absolute value when we're talking about an odd indexed root. Okay, and this was still in a radical, so I don't need to worry about absolute value there at all. All right, so this is my final answer. Absolute value of x cubed, y to the 8th, square root of 5.